haven't shot at me yet. That's different. I was driven out by my brothers. I tried to get them to understand that there was more to life than fighting and killing, but they wouldn't listen. Now I wander the wasteland, hoping to find some meaning to life before I die. I don't know. I've always called myself that. Maybe it was my name before I became this. Maybe I read it in a book a long time ago. Maybe you don't know where we come from. Super mutants, I mean. We aren't born this way. We are created in the cold, dark, metal place where my brothers bring their captives, endlessly trying to make more of us. It was something I could not do. I tried to get them to stop, but they wouldn't listen. They would have killed me if I had not run away. I'm sorry. I've been a poor host. Please, take this. It isn't much, but I want you to have it. No, you're not. I want you to take it as a gift. I meant to give it to you anyway. Have you ever watched the moon rise over the wasteland? I only wish I had something as wonderful as that to give you. Please, come and see me again.
Stop right there, mister. What you think you're doing in the Republic of Dave? This is the Republic of Dave. Duh. It's named for President Daddy. But you have to talk to him if you want to stay here. He's the president of the Republic of Dave. Duh. You can ask over at the Museum of Dave if you don't believe me. But you can't just wander around here. You need to go get permission from President Daddy first. Okay, I'll take you. But President Daddy doesn't always like new people. Okay, come with me. Don't you just love election time, Ralph?
I guess so.
Come on, I have to take you to Daddy.
Man, the Brahmins smell awful today.
President Daddy, there's a Wastelander who wishes to see you, sir.
We have someone new in my republic. I am Dave, President of the Republic of Dave. You will address me as Mr. President, or I will have you executed. Now, are you applying for citizenship, asylum, or just vacationing in the Republic of Dave? That's just what I would expect to hear from another spy from the Wasteland. You have 1 hour to leave the Republic of Dave or be executed. Oh, look at this. The spy has returned to gather intelligence. You'll get nothing from me, spy. What do you want? Now that you mention it, the President could use a new hunting rifle. Tell you what, you find me a serviceable hunting rifle, and I'll grant you special asylum within my republic. Or you can just pay the 250 cap tax on unwanted refugees. Yes, this will do nicely. Congratulations! You are now an official refugee of the Republic of Dave. There's an election for the next president. Don't look so surprised. Can't you see this is a republic? Ah, a seeker of knowledge, then? Well, trust me, an election is what separates a president like myself from a monarch like my father. How much radiation have you been exposed to? Not the butterfly, you moron. I meant the kind of leader that holds his office for life. My father inherited his political power from birth and renamed this great nation the Kingdom of Tom. Although I also inherited my political power from my father when I took over, I formed a republic so the people may elect their leader. All right, sure, why not? The people have a tendency to wait until the last minute to vote, but I'd like just to get it over with. I'll spare a few caps if you just tell each of the adults to get over to the voting booth sometime today, so I cinch the victory. Not that I have anything to worry about. The people know who their leader is in this republic. Of course I voted. I was the first to vote. Now I'm just waiting for the rest of the votes to come in. The Department of Tourism usually handles all questions for outsiders. Make it quick. That's right. As president, I am head of the Department of Tourist Rights, the Office of Immigrant Affairs, and the Bureau of Dave-like Activities. My proudest duty, second to the presidency, is Commander and Chief of the Army of Dave, the most ruthless military in the Wasteland. Years ago, I freed these poor people from the wrath of Tom, former monarch of the Kingdom of Tom. Afterwards, the people naturally elected me as their president, and the Republic of Dave was formed. Well, the Republic of Dave is the only true sovereign nation in the Wasteland. The only really civilized place left in the world. One day, all Wastelanders will be citizens in the Republic and know the greatness of their president. Well, good for you, then. The election is still going on. What do you want to know? That would be Bob, Shawna, Jessica, Rosie, and myself. In the Republic, if you're old enough to carry a weapon, you're old enough to vote. Rosie and Jessica are usually here in the capital. Bob usually hangs out outside near the Brahmin pen. Shawna runs the Museum of Dave, so you can find her there. Jessica hasn't voted yet. I told you before, I'll spare a few caps if you just tell each of the adults to get over to the voting booth sometime today. There's Jessica, Rosie, Bob, and Shawna. I already voted. Very well.
Hey.
I heard that Dave allowed you to stay. Well, welcome, stranger. Just be mindful of the children. Sure, honey, but don't make it too long or Dave will start wondering why we're talking. Dave is a good man. He looks after all the children and makes sure they have plenty to do. He's bought a lot of toys, not that he'd admit it. He has our Shawna teach classes to the younger ones. She's over at the Museum of Dave to the west of the Republic. Not much to say, really. I'm Dave's wife, or first wife, I guess. I've lived here for many years now. Well, yes. Dave and I were married when he was wandering the wasteland, before inheriting the Republic from his father, Tom. After Ralph was born, Dave said that the President of the Republic needed to repopulate the wasteland. So, now we have a second wife. We have plenty of food and water here, and the compound is fairly safe. I'm glad the children can be raised here, away from the wasteland. I'd like to see more trading done with the local caravans, but Dave's afraid their outside influence could weaken the Republic. Sure, honey. Election time is always exciting around here. Only Dave. He's the only person who ever runs. I don't think you can do that. You'd better ask Dave. Did you ask Dave if that's okay? Believe it or not, I used to lead a group bigger than this one on an old caravan route. I did it for years, and we did pretty well for ourselves. But what am I talking about? Running against Dave would be like betraying him. You're right. Dave's just been pushing me around. It's time for a change. You're right. I'll go right now. Fingers crossed.
Man, the Brahmin smell awful today. Dave says you're okay? Fine. You should talk to Dave, but okay. First wife. Rosie is the second wife, since she's the oldest and not good for anything anymore. That's President Dave to you, Wastelander. Call him by his full name, or we'll shoot you. He takes care of all of us, even that selfish Rosie and her brats. My children will be a lot nicer than hers. All I have to say is Dave is my husband. Mine. Do you understand? I don't care what Rosie has to say about it. Just because Rosie used to be this big leader out in the wasteland, she thinks she's better than me. She even ordered Dave around once. Dave is a great leader. He's going to bring civilization back to the wasteland. One day, they'll say it all started here. Okay. I'll help you if I can. Poor girl doesn't stand much of a chance, does she? No way. You'd have to be crazy to run against him. Anything else? I guess you're right. I'll go right now. All done. Dave's the best.
Hello. Hi there, honey. Have you spoken to Dave?
Are you really from the wasteland? Wow!
You're almost as big as Dave. Are you really from the wasteland? Whoa! It makes me feel safer knowing you're around.
Another foreigner in the Republic. Come on, make it fast. I got chores. Shawna runs the museum, not me. What the hell do you want? Yes, he does, and they're both pains in my ass. Always got to keep them in line or else they get all teary. Dave made me second commander of the army of Dave, and that means I get a gun. Don't make me have to use it. All you need to know is that I'm second in command next to Dave, so don't bother me. And don't talk to Rosie or Jessica either. Those are Dave's wives, and they have work they need to do. Dave is in charge. When he's not around, I'm in charge. If you want anything else, go to the Museum of Dave on the left side of the compound. Oh, great. Oh yeah? What about it? So I've heard. She couldn't possibly think that she'd be better than Dave. Did you ask Dave if that's okay? Did Dave say you could do that? Man, I'd love to be the president. Everybody would have to listen to me or I could just exile them to the wasteland. And the first thing I'd do is make myself the permanent leader so they couldn't vote me out in some other election. But there's no need for me to run. One year, Dave is just going to make me the leader, just like my grandpa Tom did for him. I'm not stupid. You're just pushing me around. Too young. Too young! I am so sick of everyone around here pulling that "you're too young" crap with me. I'm tired of it. I'm old enough to take Dave's place. I'll win that election and show everybody. Fine, I'll get out of the way.
Hey there, are you gonna play Republic with us? Are you really from the wasteland? Wow! President Daddy says the people from outside the Republic are bad. President Daddy says the people from outside the Republic are bad. Have you heard about Dave, mister? Are you really from the wasteland? Wow! Are you really from the Wasteland? Wow!
I'm gonna win this.
Hello.
A Wastelander, like in the stories about Dave.
Yes?
Hey,
So, Dave gave you the okay, huh? Well, welcome then. I run the Museum of Dave, where the children of the Republic can learn about their heritage. Sure, the Museum of Dave is happy to answer any questions on behalf of the Republic of Dave's Office of Tourism. Dave revised the restrictive marriage laws of the Kingdom of Tom shortly after the Republic was formed. Multiple marriages is now considered one of the great free freedoms of the Republic of Dave. President Dave is the savior of the Wasteland, bringing peace and order to the savages man has brought upon himself. If you would like to learn more, please stop by the Museum of Dave's official tour at 2 p.m. Me? I just run the museum and teach classes to the little ones. You know, truth, justice, and the will of Dave. The Republic of Dave offers a rich history rivaling that of the great nations before the war. How very Dave-like. Me? I'm not sure if I can help you. Wow, this is the first time we've had so many choices. Did Dave say you could do that? Absolutely not. In fact, I'd vote for Dave twice if I could. Anything else? Oh, yes. Everything here is from Dave's adventures in the Wasteland before he founded the Republic. I give a tour every day starting around 2 p.m. You should stop by then. I'd never really thought about that before. Why do you ask? Oh, wonderful. I'd be happy to accept your contribution on behalf of the Republic. And Dave just increased the budget for the museum this year, too. I was going to buy books for the children, but this is far more important. Great. What do you have? What wonderful items for the Museum of Dave. Oh no. Dave sent you to tell me that, didn't he? I'll go right away, I promise. Ah, Dave, lead our Republic to glory.
Hi there.
See you.
Yes? What is it? Come on, I don't have all day. Who the hell made you the boss? Anyway, I did it already. Just don't bother me. I've got stuff to do for Dave.
Hey there, are you gonna play Republic with us? Are you really from the Wasteland? Wow!
So, I'll just get started on the tour of the museum then. To my far right is the baby carriage that our great leader slept in as a newborn baby. Unlike most babies, he never cried, and his poop didn't stink. Dave had 8 siblings and made his own baseball team. The team was so good, in fact, the Wasteland team was so scared, it never showed up to compete. The briefcase is the very one Dave took with him when he became fed up with the poor ways that his father ran the nation. Dave brought back many items from the Wasteland. It was artifacts like these that amassed the Republic's great wealth. Dave collects many war collectibles, including holotapes and war weaponry. This globe represents the whole planet that Dave traversed. Don't let its size fool you. The world is at least 50 times bigger than this. I don't know who put that tire there. These weapons were used against the USA before the bombs fell. Dave probably acquired these when he walked to China. Dave is a world-renowned marksman, known for shooting an apple out of the hand of a raider from across the Potomac. Mounted to my left is the very head of the slain Deathclaw that Dave encountered during his quest through the wastes. I know what you're thinking, and no, that's not a Brahmin skull. Brahmin have 2 heads, so there'd have to be 2 skulls for it to be Brahmin. Please, no touching. And that's the tour. I hope you enjoyed it. Something you need? But I did already. Come back and visit the museum anytime.
Hi there.
What?
You're
Hello.
almost as big as Dave.
A Wastelander, like in the stories about Dave. Hi there. Hey there. Are you gonna play Republic with us?
Hi there, honey. Have you spoken to Dave? I heard that Dave allowed you to stay. Well, welcome, stranger. Just be mindful of the children. Already did my part. Goodbye. Take care of yourself.
Dave says you're okay? Fine. I went and voted. You're safe as long as Dave says so.
Yes? Yes? What can President Dave do for you? The election is still going on. What do you want to know? I'm sorry, but the president must be a citizen of the Republic to run for office, so you do not qualify. An opponent? Seriously? But, wait. No, this is a free republic. Let the people make their choice. I am confident that they will recognize me as their true and proper leader. Good. The votes are in. If you'll excuse me, I'll be getting started on tallying the numbers. Oh yes, I almost forgot. Here's your caps. Keep this up, and I may deign to make you a citizen in a few years. Let's see what we have here. A vote for me. And another vote for me. A vote for Rosie. Wait a minute. Has somebody tampered with the ballot box? After counting the votes, the president is... Rosie? Rosie can't be president. No. This is unfair. This can't be. Fine, I'm leaving. See how you people do without me. Enjoy your new president.
Man, the Brahmins smell awful today.
Hello. Well now, who could have ever thought? Me, president! Huh, things are really going to be different around here. Listen, I can't thank you enough. You convinced me that I could do this, and you were right. I want you to have something. Dave kept some big weapon or something locked up in the safe in his office. The code is 1138. It's yours if you want it. We don't need it anymore. I just can't thank you enough.
Dave says you're okay? Fine. Rosie's going to be the new leader? What will Dave do? Bye.
Good to see you.
Hello? I guess you're wondering where I'm going. I'm off to annex Old Olney and forge the new Republic of Dave. Don't try to stop me.
Rosie? As president? You've got to be kidding me.
Hey, something you need? Rosie's going to be the new leader? What will Dave do? Bye.
Good to see you.
So long. Have you heard about Dave, mister?